Hello baby gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is Genshin Impact. And for some reason this week I felt a very strong craving to play Genshin Impact for the first time again. And obviously I can't play it for the first time again, but I can play the first hour again, and that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm super excited about this because I think it's going to be really interesting, but we're just going to play the first hour of Genshin Impact. This is the first time I've ever done this on the channel, and I'm super excited. Oh my god.
So, what you're trying to say is that you fell here from another world?
No way. Oh, wait, they showed leeway there.
But when you wanted to leave
I have
and
chills.
go on to the next world,
I mean,
your path was blocked by some unknown god?
holy hell.
Outlanders, your journey ends here.
The music track is so good here as well.
Who are you? The sustainer of heavenly principles. The arrogation of mankind ends now.
It's insane because I forgot, like, you know, I've only ever seen this cutscene once. So hearing this music is insane. Seeing this animation is insane. Like, it's crazy how, like, actually long this scene was as well. Look at this. The animation was so good so quickly. So you have to select a twin, by the way. I kind of would like to choose Ether again, but since this is just going to be like a fun thing, I think for one time, I think maybe choosing Lamine might be like an interesting thing to do just for this hour. Because again, I chose Ether the first time. Choosing Lamine for like this hour of playing might not be a bad idea. Even though, like, I want to be clear, Ether is always going to be the character that we play as. That's our character. But since I'm only going to be playing this for like an hour, it's like, you know, choose a different character for this time. You know? We're going to do Mono. That's the name. By the way, that's also the name of my character in the other game, but that's why I always call, if I have a girl character, I choose Mono. If it's a boy character, it's Wonder. Oh my god. The animations were so good. The music was so good. It's crazy how peak this was just like starting off. Jesus. The music's so great. Oh my god. And just like that, separating them.
Get my brother back!
Get my brother back. No, the Jimmy guys, and just like that, the god took away my brother.
Just
Some kind
like that,
Oh,
the god took away my brother. Some kind of seal was cast upon me, and I lost my power. So whilst we used to cross world after world, we are now trapped here.
saying this over the loading screen is such a good idea. Guys, that's the second time in my life I've seen that
How many years ago
cutscene.
was it? I don't know. But I intend to find out. After I awoke, I was all alone. Right up until I met you 2 months ago.
2 months ago.
Yeah, Paimon really owes you for that. Otherwise, Paimon likely would have drowned. So Paimon will do her best to be a great guy.
Yeah, you will. Little did we know the journey that they were gonna go on.
We should head off. Let's get going.
Man, this feels, oh my god, this feels so weird. This feels so weird. Especially like since like, you know, by the way, her outfit is actually really, really cool. I think originally like I was like, you know what's so weird, the way that and again, that cutscene we saw there, by the way, I know for a fact that someone's probably like, wait, we saw this here in this part, you know, like whatever, but probably I saw it again somewhere, but you know what I mean? In my mind, I've only seen it like once or twice, or maybe once. So like still seeing it now is like such like a shocking experience. Like the music was incredible, the animation was so fantastic. And it's not like this game didn't have an amazing animation to start off with, but like the first cutscene goes that freaking good. It's that good, you know, right away. Also, I had a false memory about Lumine's outfit, by the way, when I first started this game. I think it's because I chose Aether first. I remember originally when I played this game, I thought she had like a brown outfit, but she actually has like, you know, this, you know, as we know from playing the game, this really cool like battle armor style outfit. It's really cool. But yeah, this feels strange. It feels so weird. Even hearing like the dialogue and the dialogue in the cutscenes, like seeing this path here. I've been here like since then. Of course I have. I've been to this location. But this location's so sacred. Skirk! 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 Nope, okay. Didn't work out. So cool. So yeah, I said I'd just play like an hour of this today, just to get like a little bit acquainted with this. If you guys would like to see me play through like more stuff like that as well, like every once in a while, like go back to this and like play through like maybe like stuff with like Mondstadt or something like that, I'm not opposed to it. You know, I'm definitely not opposed to it. We can't even do the banner yet, by the way, because I think they give you 10 free pulls. It's gonna be interesting to see what 4 stars we get, right? Right away. What if I could have... No, actually, I have every 4 star in the game, so... Open the world map, select the unlocked teleport waypoint to teleport to that location. It's impossible for me to get a 4 star I don't have. So this is the map here. Oh my god. Oh, it's so weird. Like, Mondstadt not being activated is so weird. I feel like... you know what it feels like? It feels like I'm dead. It feels like I'm walking the ghostly plains of the afterlife. It doesn't feel right. It feels so strange.
The path ends here. Guess we'll just have to climb.
And Paimon giving us that tutorial as well.
Stamina and depleted stamina takes time to recover.
Thank you so much for saying that, Paimon.
Okay, let's take the route we planned.
Yeah, and it's interesting as well that Paimon's so active here, right?
Of the 7.
So active in our story
Which
here.
of the 7 are you looking for exactly?
She asked us which Aeon are we looking for. My favorite Aeon out of all the 7 is... That's hard. I should think about that.
Oh, wow.
This is incredible, by the way. The game still looks so good. I know. I think Lumine and Aether had updated models as well, so they might look a bit different. But look at that. With this music, this adventurous, beautiful music. Holy hell!
That's a statue of the 7.
They present this game in such an incredible way.
There are a few of these statues scattered across the land to show the 7's protection over the world.
Okay.
Among the 7 gods, this god controls the wind. Paimon's not sure whether the god you're looking for is the animal god, but
We're looking for Venti. This is gonna be so fun.
Paimon will take you to the animal god's place first, and there's the reason why.
The Outlander caught the wind. My heart is like Why is my heart
As
pounding?
we all know, poetry and language flow like the wind. There'll definitely be someone there who knows about your brother. At least that's what Paimon thinks.
I think this is so
Whether
great,
the gods
too.
actually answer you is a different story. You never know unless you try.
Why am I getting emotional?
So let's hop to it.
Oh, why is it so emotional, man? Coming back here? I'm like tearing up. I think it's just hearing Paimon like talk to us like and like kind of give us some inspirational stuff about our brother and stuff like that as well. You know? Because this is what else, and that is still the story. Is like the story of finding our sibling. And both Aether and Lumine are canon depending on which story you play.
You can swim right over.
So great. Such great stuff. Yeah, it just feels very weird to be here. I never knew. I don't remember them actually showing an animation for activating the statue. That's also great. Like, this all looks so freaking good still. Crazy. 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 And all of them are activated on the map, by the way. Even like, yeah, everywhere's activated. That's so interesting to look at it from this perspective now. So cool.
Ooh, did you just feel the elements of the world?
Did we?
Seems all you had to do was just touch the statue and you got the power of animal. As much as they may want it, people in this world can never get a hold of powers as easily as you.
I think I know why. It's because
Uh-huh. It's because you're not from this world to begin.
Descender stuff.
If we keep heading west from here, we'll eventually reach Mondstadt, the city of freedom. Mondstadt is the city of wind because they worship the god of Anemo. So perhaps because you got power from the god of Animo, you can find some clues there.
True.
There are
Good assertion to
also
make.
lots of bards there, so perhaps one of them has heard news of your brother.
Right. And I know with one particular bard we're going to talk to as well.
Let's move then. The elements in this world responded to your prayers, and Paimon thinks that's a lovely sign.
Paimon's, again, this is what I'm talking about. Like, it's not even a development. Paimon from early on was supportive of us. From the first, like, cutscenes, she was supportive of us. This isn't a thing that, like to really feel Paimon isn't supportive of us, you have to, like, close every, sense. Close your eyes and and cover your ears, You really do. She's always been so supportive of us, honestly. Oh, unleashing an elemental skill. Here we go. Man, I remember when I first did this the first time, I was like, this is so amazing. Wow, this is the peak of elemental skill. Because I thought, like, elemental skill was going to be a thing you use, like, every, like, once in a while. Like, in RPGs, it's like you don't use your elemental skill every single battle, but, like, you tend to do. You do that in this game. Oh, we don't have a wind grinder! Whoa. Oh, wait, they want us to do a tutorial. Okay. Man, it still is peak,
These are the animal powers you got from the Statue of the Seven. Oh, Paimon's so jealous. Why doesn't Paimon get cool fighting powers?
It's okay. It's okay. You're gonna be the most supportive person in the world to us. So we have some food. We got some eggs. We also got oh, the menu is so small. Whoa. Oh my god, we got it. What did you get? Do you get all this stuff starting off? That's pretty cool. And then we go to our character screen and we can level them up. Let's level up Mono. I remember leveling up to level 13 seemed like I was amazing at the time. Like, it's so crazy when you look back on everything that made us feel like we were doing amazing. Press to call Paimon and change the controller settings in the controller. Oh, they're asking if we can change settings. Yeah, and it's interesting, like, still to this day, like, the way they contextualize the menu is that it's literally calling on Paimon, That's what it is. Now we have to head to Mondstadt. Man, without the wind glider, it feels so weird, but at the time it probably felt very normal. It's crazy to me with this introduction to the game, though. What's so good about Mondstadt is it's just one of the prettiest places ever made. It really is. Like, they chose such a great location. The town in the distance, the beautiful crystal clear water, the mountains that look so amazing and like that are towering over us. But obviously, we're going to see bigger mountains as we go on as well. There is Dragon Spine already, but there's no nail above it as well, right? Huh? No way! What?
What is that?
I forgot about that!
There's something
Oh my
huge in
god!
the sky.
They should do more stuff like that.
It's headed towards the heart of the forest. We must proceed with caution.
Now, in fairness, they have done stuff like that with Nalan with the volcano, but, like, imagine if, like, they did. And again, I imagine, like, they can't obviously do it, like, with everything, but I'd love to see them do something like, because that was, like, my heart was pounding there wondering what that was. Because I don't think they've done like that where, like, a creature you will eventually fight, like, shows up, like, above you or something like that. But in fairness, they have done environmental stuff since then with, like, the stuff in Nalan and the volcano and stuff like that too, so they have done stuff like that. We're not going to be doing a lot of exploring here. We're probably just going to, like, go towards the main area a bit, but we're looking, because again, I was here, like, a few days ago leveling up and stuff, and getting, I keep using the trying to use the glider. It's just a natural thing. It really is. Yeah, that was a cool scene with Dvalin. It really was. It's one of those times where I'm looking at this and I'm like, like, I don't know, I like environmental stuff like that, like, is so impressive. It really is. But I just forgot about that. It's been so long. And again, I legitimately, I rewatched, like, my first episode of Genshin a while back, but obviously, like, that was just, like, to watch, like, what I thought at the time. But I also don't watch Genshin playthroughs, and that's just so I can stay away from any spoilers or anything like that as well, and things like that too. So, like, I haven't seen anyone else play this game either, so I haven't seen anyone relive this. Great direction here as well, though. Like, good angles.
Look at that.
This is Dvalin again. Oh my god, with Venti, right? Oh, the first named character besides us and Paimon we meet is...
Don't be afraid. It's all right now. I'm back.
This is such an impressive scene as well. Like, it looks so good.
To a dragon?
something awakened in us as well.
Who's there?
And he disappeared too. Yeah, still an amazing scene. The intrigue that comes along with this. The first thing you think is like, oh my god, like he's talking to a dragon, and then you go, wait. Like, who is this guy? Who is this person that's, you
That
know,
was close. Paimon almost got blown away.
who's this person that's trying to console a dragon? Like, why is there a dragon even here in the first place? Like, is this a good dragon? Is this a bad dragon? There's so much intrigue in this first moment. It's great stuff.
Luckily, Paimon managed to grab hold of your hair. Thanks.
Good thing the dragon didn't notice us.
Just what was that? Paimon thought we were gonna get eaten. It definitely has something to do with that weirdo who was talking to the
Oh my
dragon.
god. Like, how many dragons exist in this world? I mean, calling him a weirdo, like, right away, like, they were destined to be rivals.
Yeah, Paimon gets why you're worried. Oh, what's that?
That's a tear?
There's some kind of shiny red thingy on the big rock over there. Let's go take a closer look.
Sure thing.
Be careful. Paimon doesn't have a good feeling about this.
That's
Paimon's
insane.
never seen
That
a
this is the
stone
first
like
time we
this
saw it.
before, so Paimon can't tell what it is. All Paimon knows is that it's dangerous. Best we put it away for now.
See what I mean?
Okay,
Paimon
we've
is
got
being
it. Now
a guide.
let's get out of here.
She's always been great, and I've said this since the beginning. I've been shouting to the rooftops that, like, you have to, like, literally be shutting your eyes and closing your ears. Covering your ears, to not realize that Paimon from very early on was, like, literally, like, our guide. She's always been our guide. Is this where we meet Amber? Wind Riding Knight. I think this is where we meet Amber, right? Oh,
Hey, you! Stop right
oh my god! One of the goats. One of the top 10 characters in all of Genshin. Easily. The music is so fluttery and beautiful as well. And by the way, that's like, I know
May
some
the
people like,
animal god protect you, stranger.
may everyone protect you. This is not, you guys, if anyone's watched my Genshin play, you know I'm not like joking or anything. Like, Amber is like one of my favorite characters in the entire game. This is like the first character that technically talked to us in this game.
I am Amber, outrider for the Knights
Oh
of
my God.
Favonius.
Doing the post too. Oh, I miss Mondstadt story so much. This is probably just gonna kill me. I feel like I'm gonna come away from this episode just like dead.
You don't look like citizens of Mondstadt. Explain yourselves.
Well, we're not looking for trouble.
That's what all the troublemakers say.
True. Hello, I'm Mono.
Doesn't sound like a local name to me. And this mascot, what's the deal with it?
We're friends. Emergency food, the joke here as well.
I mean, we've only been traveling partners for 2 months, but we've already become the very best of friends.
Hell yeah.
So to sum it up, you're traveling partners, right?
Traveling best friends.
Well, look, there's been a large dragon sighted around Mondstadt recently. Best you get inside the city as soon as possible. It's not far from here. I'll escort you there.
Thank you so much, Amber.
Oh, aren't you out here for some other reason?
I am, but not to worry. I can keep you both safe while doing
The
that too.
confidence, the energy that Amber has, you know what I mean? She is like a credit to the Knights of Favonius. She was meant to be a Knight of Favonius. And we know her journey and how far she went as well, you know? Man, this feels so weird.
Besides, I'm still not sure if I can trust you two just yet.
Why so suspicious?
Oh, I'm sorry. Probably not something I
Oh
should
my
say
god,
as a
I
knight.
love her frantic nature as well. She's so awesome. It's so awesome seeing her again.
I give you my apologies. Strange yet respectable.
You know what I just
travelers.
realized as well? It's making me spiral all of a sudden. Nobody in this world knows us. Navia doesn't know us right now. You know what I mean? That's what's so hard about replaying this game. Navia doesn't know us. There's people suffering in this world that don't know us.
That sounded so fake.
Do you have something against the type of language usage prescribed by the Knights of Favonius
She takes it so seriously against Paimon as well. Oh, yeah, we got Amber here, yeah.
Just say the word if you ever need my help.
We love having Amber. So we switched to Amber. Wait.
So, suspicious travelers.
Oh my god.
What are you doing in Mondstadt?
She got separated from her brother during a really, really long journey. Paimon is her travel buddy, helping her to find her brother.
She is indeed.
Oh, looking for your family? Huh.
You okay?
Okay, let me finish my other stuff first, and then I can help you put up posters
And she
around the city.
does. She does put up posters.
What exactly is it you need to finish doing first?
It's simple. You'll understand in a
She's
bit.
a very important knight of Livonius.
A Hilichurl.
Quick, get it!
So I forgot, by the way, that this is the aim button. I forgot because I just do this with circle. I didn't know there was a separate aim button. You know what I mean? That's crazy. And then do swirl.
These monsters have been getting too close to the city recently. My task this time is to clear out their camp.
Tutorials. Oh my god, there's 3 tutorials, guys. We're gonna get some gems as well, are we? Lovely. There's freaking 3 tutorials. I remember even at this time, like this was like peak. And again, I wasn't a big fan of Amber's gameplay with the bow because like I didn't really like know how to use archers very well. But now like an archer is a staple of my my team. Now without Fischl, I feel like it's like, you know, it's not really my team really. You know? She is such a huge part of my team. All my teams.
Though I've got to say, you surprised me a little with your moves there.
Thank you.
Thanks for the backup. How'd it feel?
Barely broke a sweat. Those things are tougher than they look. Let's just say that about some Hilichurls, right? It's the only time we're ever going to get to say about Hilichurls.
Now that you mention it, how is it the Hilichurls ended up here? These creatures don't seem like the type to set up camp so close to cities like this.
Exactly. It's more normal for them to be much further out in the wilderness. But because the dragon, Storm Terror, has been around a lot more recently,
Storm
our orchards
Terror.
have been destroyed, and the local market has been affected as well.
I love that they're showcasing here, like, very on that Genshin is not just going to be a game that's about, like, just the fantasy aspect of things. They're showing the actual things that are happening in this world, how it affects the world. Like, the market's been destroyed. It's changed the way the weather is. It's changed the way the people are, like, are going to, like, you know, it affects everybody. And it shows how it affects people. And I think it's actually, honestly, a really a good way of showcasing very on that Genshin's not just about the fantasy aspects. It's about the world. It's about the people.
When the storms hit, we usually end up with at least a few injuries, so the Knights of Favonius have been tied up doing the best they can to defend the area.
So these annoying creatures have been getting closer and closer to the city?
This here's an interesting thing as well, by the way. This is definitely something they don't do very much anymore. It's like a singular shot of Paimon. Because usually if she's talking, she'll have someone else in the frame with her. They'll always like, and that's why I think they've improved sometimes as well. This isn't a bad animation, by the way, but like, it's very rare to have them just have one character facing the camera unless it's a hangout mission. You know what I mean? It's you don't see this anymore, you know? Because they try to be more dynamic with the animations sometimes too, I feel like.
Exactly.
Like this.
That said,
They do this a lot more
clearing
often.
this camp helped make the area a little bit safer.
Fantastic. Look at Pi with the hands at her hips already.
Come with me. A responsible knight must make sure to see you to the city safely.
Collecting wood.
Is this an
Collecting
answer
wood,
from
they
this
say. Collecting wood. Artifacts? Oh yeah, we can place it. Oh, we can level up first of all. Let's do that. I've never really seen the Lumine idle animations. Yeah, we can equip an artifact. Our first artifact. Again, when I probably equipped this artifact, I genuinely probably felt like I was like about to take on the whole world. I was like, there's nothing going to stop me now. And then, you know, over time you hear people saying the word 5-star and you're like, what? What is a 5-star? Oh, there's the tree as well. Such a beautiful place. Yeah. Can we see any landmarks in the distance from other places from here? I wonder. You might need to be daytime, but I don't think so. Let's try and get up as high as possible. Like, in what direction will we have to look in, though? See, the problem is, like, usually you activate those things to see them on the map. Like, you'll see the tree or whatever. Is that Leeway over there? No, that's not Leeway. Oh, it might be. No. Man, Mondstadt in the night looks gorgeous, too, doesn't it? Yeah. I keep forgetting. You can see I'm trying to tap the button. I keep forgetting that I do not have a wind glider yet. And her stamina's so low. Me realizing game starts somewhere. I keep checking the screen. Oh.
That? It smells so good.
And then there's a side quest for Clint. Because I kind of go with Mingus. I keep checking there because I want to see if like eventually we can like do those 10 wishes. It might be fun. Oh my god. Wait, where's Timmy? Is it because it's nighttime he's not here? Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second, guys. Can we really do a playthrough of this game and not have the Timmy moment? That's like a central point, I feel like, in Genshin in general. That's like it's a learning lesson. Hey, Timmy. What are you doing? You're scaring the pigeons away. They'll be back. They do come back. Usually what happens if one day they leave and never come back again? Just like Daddy. What a crazy thing that they start off with. And again, I think it's also the game, like, in a way, it's a comedic moment, but I think it's also them trying to showcase is like, this game is, you know, you think that's dark? Just wait. Just wait until some stuff happen here. Entering the gates of Mondstadt for the first time. Are you kidding me?
Mondstadt welcomes you.
Such a gorgeous place. It's stunning. It's still stunning to this day. It still has that effect over me. It still washes over me. This music, everything. Even when I visit here today to level up stuff to do crafting, it's still one of my favorite places in all of video game history. Oh my god, the statue. Like, you know what I mean? Still to this day, one of the best starting areas ever. I would put in a top 5 starting area in any game. Easily.
Let me officially introduce the city of wind, dandelions, and freedom. Travelers under the protection of the Knights of Favonius, welcome to Mondstadt.
Finally, no more having to camp outdoors.
And I love that as well. It's a very normal feeling to have here too, by the way, to be like, hey, it's great that we're not having to camp outside now. You know, like, it's a very big relief.
But the city folk don't look too cheery.
Everyone's been put out of place by storm terror recently. But everything will turn out fine as long as Jean's with us.
Jean?
Jean. says the name Jean. One of the most important characters in this entire game.
Acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Jean, Defender of Mondstadt.
And she obviously thinks of her so highly.
With Jean on our side, surely even the vicious storm terror will be no match for us.
Sounds like someone pretty impressive. I hope she knows something about the God of Animo. Yeah, she is very impressive. She's an impressive character and a very generous and lovely character too.
Before I take you guys to the Knights of Favonius headquarters, I have a present for you, traveler.
Yeah?
It's a reward for helping me clear out that Hilichurl camp.
Hey! Why doesn't Paimon get a reward?
You can, share. We'll share.
Because this reward is useless to you, Paimon. But I'll treat you to a traditional Mondstadt delicacy, sticky honey roast.
Oh my god. Even hearing the word sticky honey roast come out of someone's mouth. It feels so strange.
Sticky honey roast! Come with me. We'll head to the city's, high ground.
If you just read this, it's like, you know, like as an ass. You know? Okay, so there's some stuff I remember clear as day, of course. Like, obviously I remember, like, Amber showing up there in that moment for sure. I remember the moment with Venti and Duvall, and you couldn't forget that, right? It's just obviously the setting is obviously different as well. There's the quest menu. They're showing everything, like, bit by bit, right? Which is really cool. But also, I think this is where we're about to meet Kaeya, right? And then Duvall flies over the city.
This used to be a bustling street, but with so many storm terror attacks recently, the usual crowds are nowhere to be seen.
The reason I remember this so
Except for
clearly...
the local tavern near the city wall over there. They haven't been affected. If anything, their business is better than ever.
I mean, when bad things happen, people usually go to like places like pubs and stuff like that too. But like, yeah, I was gonna say that the reason I remember this so well and Mondstadt so well, I feel like it's because like I did do that reaction to the first episode of this as well, and also I did have to edit some stuff together. And Kaeya is like one of the first characters you meet in this game here. But But yeah, I did a reaction to the first episode. But I don't know. Again, I don't know if I. That's what I'm saying. That's why I wanted to clarify. I was like, I don't know if I watched that cutscene. You know what I mean? I don't know if I watched that cutscene again because I don't remember that cutscene as well as the other parts of the game that I do. Like I can remember the Dvalin thing, of course, with Venti because it's an iconic shot. I remember our first meeting with Amber because again, it is Amber. It's our first time with Amber. I remember the stuff with Kaeya because this is such a pivotal moment. But then like there's like obviously some stuff here or there that like I think it's gonna be one of those things because there's so much in this game that what would happen is if I played a full playthrough again of this game, what would happen is I'd be like, what happens next? And then instantly be like, oh yeah, yeah. Because it's hard to forget such impactful moments. Like you're not forgetting the moment with that's about to happen with Kaeya. You're not forgetting Jean, Lisa, in that cutscene when you first see them for the first time. You're not forgetting when Amber shows up for the first time. You're not forgetting the moment where like Diluc and Kaeya are both in the domain together. That happens, I think, very early on to this with the fairy tale book and stuff like that as well. You're not forgetting that stuff. You're not forgetting, Tartagula grabbing your hand and helping you evade some people. You're not forgetting any of that. And I think that's what's so freaking cool about Genshin is that there's so many pivotal moments. There's like little things I might forget here or there, which again, I'd like, like that opening cutscene. I know that's not a little thing, but I haven't really watched that since. But like, it's hard to forget like how absolutely incredible and how important and pivotal some of these cutscenes are. You know what I mean? And some of these moments are. It's so incredible. And here we are again as well. With the bell ringing too.
So, the
Man,
present
look at
I
the
want
sun
to
beating
give
down
you
here.
is
Yeah?
a wind glider.
This is how we get the wind glider. Oh, that's so good.
Outriders use them to ride the wind, and the people of Mondstadt love using them too.
Heck yeah.
I brought you here to give it to you, so you can experience it right away.
Oh, you're really excited about these wind gliders, huh?
Well, that's because the wind is the heart and soul of Mondstadt.
True. Very true. It's what Mondstadt represents.
Alrighty then, enough talk. Let's give it a whirl. It's easy to use, but you still need to pay attention to my instructions.
So, okay, me, again, I remember the particular cutscenes, but I guess I don't remember the order all the time. Because I thought that this was the one where Kaeya shows up, but I guess we also do the wind glider stuff now. Okay. I thought the wind glider stuff came a little bit later. But that's gonna happen, I think. That doesn't showcase that the game's, like, forgettable. It's more of a situation where, like, it's just, like, actually the game, we remember the particular scenes, just not always gonna be the order, which I think makes perfect sense. You know what I mean? I think it'd be pretty impressive to remember the exact order of every cutscene. 100%. There's Avatar there. I love this tutorial, though, right? Because, like, it's easy to get it wrong, but then it's also just like, hey, just glide down here to this... Oh, it's getting a bit windier down here, isn't it? For sure.
The sky.
Oh my god. How impressive is this, though, in terms of presentation? Because, again, the Archon quests have gotten better, in my opinion, since Mondstadt, but Mondstadt is still so good. Like, look at this. I know it's shorter than every other Archon quest as well, but like, look how well presented this is. Look how like the premise is presented. Look how freaking epic the cutscene is. Like, it's still so good. Like, insane. I have chills. And the wind glider, Amber literally saved us with the wind glider. We would have died. Wait, is this one of these moments where we chase after him? Because I know these happen as well. Oh my god.
Float like this with just a wind glider.
I'm preventing your fall with the power of 1,000 winds.
That's Venti.
Now, concentrate. See yourself grasping the wind. Harness its energy.
It's kind of insane that they started off Genshin, right, with a, like, your, like, third combat experience in this game, basically, is a, well, if you want to be, you could travel to different places, but, like, one of your first combat experiences in this game is, like, a flying mission that you probably will not see again. You know what I mean? But yet the presentation of that scene is incredible. The music here is incredible. The way that it sets up this idea of like how dangerous Dvalin is, how everyone runs and hide in terror. How if it wasn't for that, again, I never even thought of it that way. If Amber didn't give us those wings, we're dead. Like our character, like Lumine is dead if it wasn't for Amber. So amazing. I have chills. Look how good that looks. With the flying up through the clouds. Lumine looks awesome here. Lumine looks so cool. Yeah, this is incredible. This is incredible. What an absolutely amazing way to start this off.
Are you hurt?
Of course, Amber's so concerned. Here it is. There it is. Wow. The slow clap and everything.
Power to go up against the dragon. Are you a new ally? Or a new storm?
And it's literally Kaeya's job to ask these questions, by the way. He is the most suspicious. He's suspicious of everything.
Mondstadt itself. Kaeya, Traveler, you've come at the right time. We must...
Hold on, Amber. Are you perhaps forgetting to introduce us?
Oh, this is so great seeing him as well, isn't it? Like, if you think as well, like what a great cast of characters to start off with as well. You know, Kaeya, Lisa, Jean, Amber, all these characters to start off with. It like really is like one of the most like... Because it's not only just like a friendly introduction. There's also so many intriguing and mysterious characters like Kaeya as well. You know, to Luke as well, you know?
Oh, right. This is Kaeya, our cavalry captain.
As you notice, as he's walking in, the camera zoomed in on his butt. Genshin wants you to know, you will see some silhouettes of butts, but don't count on anyone being naked.
These two are travelers from afar.
Mono and Paimon.
From afar. Is that all we know of them?
That's so cool, Kaeya being so suspicious right away. He's like, there's something else to this.
Long story short...
Oh my god, that was the first time we got a
I see.
fade to black. Let me tell you
Welcome
everything.
to Mondstadt. Though you haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid.
Sure.
I understand the anguish of being separated from family.
Oh my god. Everything is put into more context when you hear it again.
I'm not really sure why you're looking for the Animo God. Oh, but everyone has their secrets, right?
Oh, you know that. You know that. And again, when I say Kaeya is like meant to be the person that's suspicious, like he is like someone who like who does love the people of Mondstadt, who does care about people. But he's also a character who like right away there's supposed to be this feeling of like, who is this guy? Like, why is he questioning me like this? What's his motive? What does he want? And then also the same to do, you learn over time that his whole job, part of what his job is like, yes, he's a mysterious character that like, you know, drifts away and you know, sometimes you won't even know what he's doing. But he's also a character who like is the questioner. He looks at things from a very like, what are you doing? What's happening here? Are you sure that's why you're here, you know? And a way that keeps Mondstadt safe as well.
Relax. I won't press you for more.
Even the voice as well.
First and foremost, on behalf of the Knights of Favonius, I would like to extend our thanks to you for your help just now.
Well, we could just leave the situation to fester.
Your fight to defend the city against the dragon just now was witnessed by no small number of citizens. The acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius is also very interested in meeting you, and formally invites you both to our headquarters.
We got unlock the dressing room as well. Yeah, it's interesting as well that the way we meet Jean is like, you know, a very realistic. And look at the way Mondstadt looks right now. Like, it's crazy. We'll never get to see it like this after we finish this mission again, you know? But it's interesting that the first introduction to Jean will be like because she saw, like, a lot of people in town were like, oh my god, did you see that person who, like, fought Dvalin? And it was given to us the power by the animal god themselves. And it's so interesting that our journey was like, let's try and find the animal god. The animal god found us. You know what I mean? The animal god was like, hey, I'm coming to you, buddy. You know, and that's very venti in a way, you know? In my opinion, anyway. 100%. To be like, you know, hey, I'm looking for the animal god. Well, he found you. You know, he found you. But yeah, I love the suspicious Kaeya. I love the, and now we can fly again. And I love the idea of the Amber as well, kind of like being, almost like instantly like, you know, supportive of the Knights of Favonius, but also being the friendly face you meet first. I think Amber's a perfect introduction. I think the Amber, Kaeya 1, 2. Actually, no, let's put it this way. I think if you're talking about the first 3 people we meet, it's Amber, friendly face. Venti, who is this voice in our head? We don't know it's Venti yet. Who is this voice in our head, right? It's a suspicion of like who's talking to us right now. And then Kaeya being kind of a little bit more like serious, a little bit more like dramatic in a way, suspicious. Like it really is a great like way of showcasing that like, yeah, you know, here's a friendly face, here's a mystery, and there's somebody here who's like a little bit different from everybody else, you know? There's like a great way of introducing the characters of this world, honestly.
This seems to be the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Let's head in.
I love it a lot. We're gonna get that cutscene, right? I forgot they had Paimon on the map like a lot in the original mission. There she is. Perfect character. And there's Lisa.
What's the hurry? I thought we agreed to meet them here.
There have been sightings of storm terror outside the city. Once we meet, we must...
Relax. I'll lend a hand when the time comes.
Oh my god, the two of them together.
Jean, I've brought them.
So good to see you guys. And can I talk about how good the introduction there is between those two characters
And
as
once
well?
it was over, I brought them straight here.
It's why Genshin's better at character writing than people give credit for. Instantly, you know, Jean's this dedicated person who's like, we must do something. She's a warrior. She's like, she's thinking about the people of Mondstadt all the time. If we don't do something now, in just one line. And then Lisa's the type of character who's like, look, I'll help, but you gotta be chill. She's a little bit more chill. She's a little bit more quiet. She's not always like thinking as frantically. And you see this opposite, like kind of attract kind of way between the two of them.
Mondstadt welcomes you, Windborn travelers. I am Jean, acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. This is Lisa, our resident librarian.
The music here as well.
Oh, are you sweeties here to help us out?
Sweeties
You're
as
both
well.
so adorable.
Like it's the first, like she's already like such a charmer.
Sadly, the timing is regrettable. Storm terror has caused quite a ruckus in the region since its recent resurgence.
Yeah, and also showing even though she's very calm about this, she understands the danger of it too. Like she's not just like letting her pass her by.
Simply put, Mondstadt's elemental sphere and ley lines are now akin to a yarn ball in the paws of a kitten.
The first mention of like the idea of ley lines. Well, we did hear about ley lines first, but like this is like kind of like you know, an even like more direct way of talking about it and how like, you know, the ley lines are kind of messed up right now.
For a mage, it couldn't get much worse. My skin is one elemental particle away from a full-blown breakout.
If it weren't for this interference, the Knights of Favonius would have better ways to help you than just putting up missing person posters.
And again, she thinks about everybody. She thinks about every single person. And that's why she's like, you know, eventually you have a mission where you have to force her to take time off. She thinks about everybody. Even now, even with this terrible thing happening, she's upset that she can't help you more with this missing sibling. And this is why Mondstadt means the world to me. They instantly took us in. They instantly cared about us. They instantly gave us like almost every single avenue to succeed. This is what they did. Like, and I'd never be able to like, I'm never going to forget it. And I will always love them for it.
We simply ask that you repose in Mondstadt while we help you seek out your brother.
I really should help you out as well. I guess we leave it up to you then. Where's the inn? We really should help out as well.
Paimon will help too.
Yeah, we want to help out.
Good. In that case, we need a plan.
Yep.
With Storm Terror now directly attacking Mondstadt, we may have an opportunity to cut this problem off at the source. Lisa has revealed the sources of Storm Terror's power with her detection magic.
Is that so?
Showing how powerful Lisa can be as well, what she does
They're
as well.
located in the abandoned Four Winds temples.
Oh, wow.
Storm Terror's ability to whip up these kinds of storms can be attributed to it drawing power from the temples.
Our objective is to deal with 3 of the 4 temples. I trust everyone understands why we are only dealing with 3.
Paimon doesn't.
It must be a local thing. We'll ask later.
Knights of Favonius, time is against us.
It's cool seeing them have a meeting here as well so early on too.
The storm is rampant. There's no point in maintaining a defensive position. All right, we need to take initiative and act before the situation escalates.
Oh, great. The Malastra Underworld. Shop. Lovely. Wish. Oh, we can wish now. Domain of Mastery. Lovely. Domain of Blessing. Thank God. Domain of Forgery. Great. So, I think the introduction to these characters is absolutely incredible. And it's one of those situations where, like, I totally understand that, like, you know, a lot of people, and including myself, I truly believe that Mondstadt is, for my money, I believe that Mondstadt for me is probably, in terms of all of the acts, one of my favorite acts, not because, like, it's the longest or, like, it's the most well-written all the time, but because, like, there's such a, like, a feeling about this that, like, it can't be replaced, this first feeling of coming to an area in Genshin, right? Now, of course, they have improved with stories over time. Of course, they've improved with, like, a lot of, like the writing and the moments have been insane going forward. But that doesn't change the fact that I still think this is so well written. Like, the introduction to the characters here, how, like, instantly you learn these characters and who they are and what their personalities are. A helpful person like Amber. Someone so dedicated like Jean. Someone who's, like, so good at their job, but is obviously, like, a little bit cooler and a little bit, like, more subtle, like, Lisa. Not subtle, but, like, a little bit more, like, kind of, like, I don't know what you call it, like, suave, like Lisa. And then someone, like, mysterious like Kaeya, but again, also dedicated. Like, there's such a great introduction of characters almost instantly. And again, as I said, I will never, ever, 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 ever be able to forget what they've done for our character here and just, like, introducing them so early on and helping them out. This is why the people of Mondstadt will always be my family. Always. I'll never forget them, and I'll never, ever, ever allow anyone to say anything bad against them. And I hope that we get another Mondstadt. I know we got the paralogism already, so I think it's obviously people are probably like, yeah, I want to go. We just went back to Sumeru. We went back to Inazuma this year. We went back to Fontaine as well, but obviously, like, it wasn't as big, I suppose. But I'd still love to, like, you know, I think maybe, like, and we went back to Leeway. I think, oh my god, we went back to every single region this year. Right? Oh my god. That's cool. Okay, so we can be very hopeful of that too.
Want to team up with me? I should warn you though, I don't slow down for anyone, greenhorn or otherwise.
Oh, I bet. You seem pretty good with a wind glider.
As a novice within the Knights of Favonius, your understanding of the wind is absolutely crucial.
Okay.
Leave the advanced wind glider training to me.
No problem, Amber. So we get to talk to all the characters here as well. Thank you for accepting your invitation, Traveler. All the Knights are, how do we... I'll ask about Amber.
I heard you and Outrider Amber had a misunderstanding.
Oh, it's only small, though.
Please forgive her. She was just doing her job.
I adore Amber.
Talk to Amber sometime. I'm sure you'll like how energetic she
I
always
do.
is.
I love it. She's an amazing person. I know she's an amazing person as well. How do we fight? I'd like to know more about monsters.
The monsters out in the wild? We've got many resources here in the library. Making good use of elemental advantages is the key to winning any battle. By the way, would you be interested in having a part-time job here? We need people for doing... We just need more people.
Again, dedicated to the library 100%, and Kaeya.
You're not bad with that wind glider. Your gliding style seems familiar.
How'd you get your eye patch? That's an interesting question to ask first, right? I guess it's interesting to ask, you know?
My eye patch. Want to hear my story, eh?
Sure.
I didn't have time to introduce myself properly. Well, it wasn't on my mind to begin with. My apologies. I'm Kaeya, cavalry captain for the Knights of Favonius. We can talk more after we get things sorted.
Sure thing.
I know a great place more fit for a chat.
He's talking with Luke's pub, isn't he? Yeah, so I'm going to be ending the video around here. We're going to still do the 10 wishes that we got as well, by the way. But I also, like, obviously, like, I'm you know, so happy to be able to play this, like, little hour or so. Not even an hour, but, like, almost an hour of this as well. What I would take away from this, when it comes to, like, Genshin, and this first time of us playing this, by the way, let's take out the camera. I'm trying to, like, get a good zoom in here. There we go. What I take away from this, playing this for the first time again, is that, like, this is still such, like, a fantastic introduction to Genshin. And, like, it's so funny because I think, like, because I haven't played this and I haven't really seen much for this in a long time, I remember some scenes, but I don't remember everything. But also, I think there's, like, something in my mind, because things were so amazing in other regions, I think in my mind, I probably thought to myself that things were, like, not, like, as, like, pristine in Mondstadt. And while I wouldn't say, like, the word pristine is what you would use here, I think that, like, the way that they introduced, first of all, they start off with that amazing cutscene with us losing our brother. Like, the music is incredible. The animations are fantastic. It's such like a incredible start to this game. We get introduced to Paimon and the idea of like us dragging her out of the lake. They show us these beautiful landscapes that are so gorgeous, and like it instantly like hits your heart how amazing it is. They give you a taste of combat, and then after all this, they let you know that first of all, you're not from here. They let you know all this stuff here like right away. But then they have like some amazing introductions to like the world and characters. We're traveling through these beautiful green landscapes, and then we see Dvalin with Venti, who we don't even know who that is right now. And again, that's already adding mystery and intrigue to the story. Who is that? Why were they talking to this dragon? Why did they leave behind this item with us as well? It must be dangerous. Like, it's instantaneously like just this great mystery to this game. We want to see that character again. We want to meet them again. And then we meet up with Amber, who like is this unbelievably bubbly, dedicated knight who is so funny from right away, but she's also really sweet. And it's a perfect character, I guess, as I said, to introduce us. It's the character that like, you know, brings us around the place, has a very upbeat attitude, will teach you anything you need to know, will offer to help, all this stuff. To the point that she clearly went back to Jean and said she felt bad about like having a misunderstanding with us, but it's still such an amazing like introduction, a great character, and a perfect choice to introduce us to this world as well. And then it's not only just like that, but then when we walked through the Mondstadt gates, when we walked through the Mondstadt doorway, I still had this feeling, even now after going here every single day, but that introduction is still just like, look at this beautiful town. It is a perfect starting place for any RPG. And by the way, a first town in any RPG, a first area in any RPG is so important. It's such an important thing. And when I look back to like perfect introductions to RPGs, I think of Rabanastra in Final Fantasy 12. Play that game. That is a perfect introduction. I can't think of like, and that's why I put Mondstadt up there with that as well. I'm trying to think of other perfect first places in I think you could say Besaid, right, in Final Fantasy X, but I don't think that's technically a first place you go to. But like, a first town or a first area, a first city, a first location is so important to me in an RPG. I think Inaba is perfect in Persona 4. I really do. Like, I think that place is absolutely perfect. There's other ones as well I could probably think of if I thought as well, but like I think those are good examples. And when I think of a perfect first area, it's an area that, Scarlet Nexus' town. Yeah. When you go to an area, it has to like not only like be appealing to look at, it has to have like a cool energy to it, great music, but I think it's also just this feeling that the area gives you. There's an energy to Mondstadt where you want to live here forever, and that's what I think a perfect first area in a game is. Now, of course, like I'm talking about the perfect first town you visit, of course. But yeah, it was so amazing going there too. We got to meet Kaeya, the other Knights of Favonius. We got to have again another piece of drama with this voice in her head as talking to us as we're fighting against this dragon. We saw the dragon fly overhead. They're setting up like this danger that's happening in Mondstadt. The people are getting affected. They've helped you, so now you want to help them. There is also talk about helping find your brother and helping find your sibling, that they're going to try and put up posters and all this stuff too, showcasing that they have a heart here in Mondstadt, perfectly, again, showcasing that they have a heart, talking about the idea of the wind and how it's, the wind is like a big part of Mondstadt. It's all this stuff together that really showcases very early on, not only is this place going to be your home forever, but these people genuinely care. These people care about this place, and you're going to meet some amazing characters along the way. And as I said, the introduction of each character, Jean, Lisa, Kaeya, Amber, like perfect introductions where like within 2 lines you get their personalities. And that's what Genshin does so well. While you won't know their full story, they'll have stuff behind them, like Jean's work. We can't tell from here like, Jean works so hard to the point that she never takes a day off, or the stuff that happened in Kaeya's past. But we get an introduction to who they are as like people. And someone might say, well, some people can hide that 100%, but that's also a part of their story too. If someone comes up to you in this game and goes like, hi, I'm Mark, and yeah, I guess we'll shake hands. Yeah. Instantly you go, yeah, you don't know fully what's happening, but something happened. The same way with here as well with Kaeya, when he talks to us, he goes, he's asking a few questions. He's talking to us in like a weird tone. He has a mysterious aspect to him and a very suspicious aspect to him as well. And of course we find out like he's actually just like a really good person. But I remember first feeling like there's something to do with this guy, and there's something intriguing about this guy, and that's why his introduction is perfect. I think Mondstadt is just a perfect introduction to any game. The opening cutscene, the The world in terms of how beautiful it is, how appealing it is. Instantly you want to stay here and explore this place. It's gorgeous, it's colorful, it has a cartoonish style, but the art style is absolutely perfect. All of this is just a fantastic introduction to this game. It really is. Yeah. And again, it's like the animations are like even better than I remembered. Obviously I think the animations have improved even more now, but even back then they were still very good. The cutscenes were still so good. Really fantastic stuff. I'm not gonna lie as well. I do have like a feeling of like nostalgia for this game as well already, as a game that I just love dearly. Coming back here again feels weird. I also feel the playthrough we did together, you know, and I feel that as well. And it's not over. Like, I'm still playing Genshin, but like, you know, that first episode back then, I didn't even know if I was going to continue this, but at the end of it, I knew I was going to continue this. I knew I had to. It's really incredible. That feeling it gives. The fact that I'm already nostalgic for like a game I played back in January 2024. We've been almost playing Genshin 2 years. It's going to be next in 2 months, and technically in the month after next, it's going to be 2 years anniversary of me playing Genshin, and I'm not slowing down. I love it so much. Well, technically we slowed down because we have to, but you know what I mean? We're still playing every update. And we're going to play more updates next time as well. Let's see what the wish screen is all about. So there's a discounted wish. We can also wish on this as well. Will I do a 10 set, 20% off first set? Every 10 wishes is guaranteed. Wait, these... Oh my god. No, how does this work again? Should I do this wish to get the 8 wishes? And then would that count as like, so 10 set, 20% off first. First 10 set will receive Noel. Oh, okay. I kind of, here's the thing. I kind of want to wish on this banner first just to see what random 4 stars we can get, right? Yeah. It's just to see. It'd be really interesting to see who we get. Like, who would join? We got Sayu and Sarah as our first ones last time. Let's see what we get this time. I'm super curious. Watch it be only a weapon. It's gonna be a weapon, isn't it? It's a weapon! No way! That is so funny. That can only happen to me, you know, in my luck in this game. That is so freaking funny. That is so funny, guys. You know what's funny? I think we would have gotten on this too, the discount as well. That is so funny. Wait, do we have someone in our mail? No, we don't. That is so funny. I don't know if we're going to get anything from the achievements, by the way. That would be me. That would be my playthrough, wouldn't it? That would be my playthrough. I can only again, it's not that big of a deal because we have every 4-star available on other on the other in Genshin, right? So it's not that big of a deal, but that is you know what? I think it's very fitting. I think it's very fitting to end the video on me not getting a character. I think it's very Romer. I think the game's like, hey, you want to be nostalgic a bit? Here you go. That's so funny to me. That's so funny. Guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. Thank you guys for supporting me. I'm not gonna say supporting the series because obviously this isn't a series. Obviously, if it was a thing that people wanted to see me finish Mondstadt, I wouldn't have a problem doing it over time. Obviously, we're going into the next act, the next part of Nodkarai, which I assume is going to be like the next, like, you know, because they had a presentation, so it's going to be either the next act or it's going to be like an event, but I'm assuming that's probably going to go into like maybe like either a big event or maybe act 5 of some kind. We'll see anyway. We'll see what happens. Thank you guys, and I will say thank you to Tyfire2, Jamie Bull, Johnny the Banana, the Ghost of Inazuma, Felicious Felix, Yuld, Radish, Adusta, Lynx Markey, Assassin, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Leon, High Casperian, Jared Beanham, and thank you to the new patron at the highest tier, Neo Shower White. Thank you for joining. And at the highest tier of my YouTube, Lord7, Blasco, and Lucinagi. And by the way, Neo became a patron this week. I thank you so much, Neo, for becoming a patron. It means the absolute world. And I'll see you all so soon. Bye-bye. Let's do the thing.